I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a break.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start this game. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. His first throw is an interception. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 40-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Saturday Lion.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Etienne. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they'll try to build on that big stop. And
Right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He loses the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. Throwing off the play fake here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got a flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
He'll look to throw on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Forced out to his right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Stafford from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Monday. Zebra. Stay 50. What do you have?
Now Stafford to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And the Texans are going to have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stafford now on first down. Connection made to Jeudy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they take him down right along the 30. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
54. Like 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Big 20. Ten.
Stafford to throw again on second. get this one to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final one in this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
On the give, it's Swift. Broke through the tackle. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready, hot.
Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Now trying to run with Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off play action. Chased out to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it up. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
New set of downs for him at the 38. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set. 22. Set.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. This will be caught by Adams. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set. 21.
At the 30-yard line.
Omaha, ready to move. Alert. Drill right, 22. Pretty hot.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up a Houston first.
40 gun. Pretty hot.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hey, 22. 0. Moving hot.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards.
Middle.
Down and 14.
32. Pretty hot.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. To the right and pulled in by Judy. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A gain of 5.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Aubrey puts it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Texans get it back after making their third first-half interception. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Laporta with the grab. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans facing a 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready, hot.
Stafford now against a blitz. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one, just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. He rolls to his right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready? 19 right. Trap 60. Yep.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18, right here. Check go.
They'll throw it again. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Chased out to his right. He can run it. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
32.
Judy will go in motion right. Stafford now on first down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tried getting it to Jerry Judy. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First down, here's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State. All right, here we go, second down.
59. Hey, 22.
Slot receiver headed left. Here's second and 11. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, 50. 21.
On first down, here's Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So second down coming up. Stafford from the gun. He'll get this one to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Hey, give me radar.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 34-yard line.
50-50.
Trying again, following the sack. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Omaha, ready, move.
To throw, Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Second and 10 now. Flush. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
A tight end in motion now. Here he is on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Set. And middle. 11. Alert! Omaha, ready, move!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
50-50. 40 got. Ready, hot.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Double right. White. 59.
Stafford now. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go.
One of the tight ends motioning right.
Set go.
Play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They'll throw on second and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again! Buda Baker picks it off. And the Texans have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
They're set up at the 35 now.
He goes, dead. Sit on.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Alert.
Second and 6.
What do you have?
At the
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Set. Hey, red. 50-50. Hey. What do you have?
Here's Stafford. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready. Hey, 5-0. Liberty hot.
Stafford going to go on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Track at 60.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Go.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Tight, Mustang 19.
Pass play coming here. That's taken in by Etienne. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
18, left, 18. Let's go now.
Here's the snap on fourth. Avoids the sack. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Connection made to Judy. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Double right.
From the red zone now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll get this to Etienne. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
On gain of
Are we ready?
12.
19
First
right.
down, Tennessee.
Tag. Trap 60, trap 60.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Stephanie. Curve 19, curve 19. Buffalo 18. Get up.
He'll look to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
79 Broncos. 70 range. 70 range. Ready?
To throw again on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Ready up.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
18 Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Setting up a throw. And they pick him off again. And the Texans capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Going to run again with Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready?
Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Like 7. Like 70. Monday. Way hot.
Throwing now, Stafford. Through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Set.
Now a give to Swift. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, This offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line.
Brought down just shy
No
of
pickup on the run, and now it's 4th and goal.
brings up 4th and goal.
Ready? Zebra! Zebra! Tonight!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
On the set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans trying to do some window dressing. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go,
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
That's caught for the 1st. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Gain of 19 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. 70 range. 70 range. Go!
Back to throw. He's on the move. That one's complete right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 35 on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down from the red zone. ETN on the catch. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Setting up the screen. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Santos connects on the point after. And the Titans cut into the lead by another point.
Titans 10. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Rager with the return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
32.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He'll get this one to Adams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Titans make one of their best plays of the